2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round of the Champions Invitational is coming up next. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, can't wait to tee up our season. We're here together at Spyglass Hill.
And what a place to start. First 5 holes, you go out, you get great views of the ocean. On the 6th hole, you turn back and you go into the forest. If you keep your second shots on these par 4s underneath the hole, you're going to have a great day. You're going to have a blast. But if you start missing them left, right, and long, well, it's not going to be nearly as fun.
Let's get down to the first hole. Now let's get to the news of the day. Our featured player has apparently sparked up a rivalry with their playing partner Tom Kim. Henny, am I hearing that right?
You are, Andrew, and I know why you're asking me, because it's astounding that anyone would want to start a rivalry with Tom Kim. He's so talented, he's so nice, he's so fiery.
Well, it's set up to be an exciting duel this week, Henny. Let's see how our featured player does against Tom Kim. Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Looking like a pretty hard right to left break in this putt.
This one on a good line and still looking good. Oh, so close. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Just a layup off the tee with a long iron, maybe a hybrid. The second shot straight up the hill, blind second shot. Getting it close is nearly impossible.
That really sounded pure. That was the right club on the green and pin high.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
4 feet to the cup.
She's got a nice look at par here.
Time now for a par 3. Big shot out of the green side bunker. This putt for a bogey. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
And a bogey on this hole. And after that, she's now even par for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That was really well played. Looks like about 120 yards left. Not a bad shot right there. Good distance remains on this long putt. Putt on the way and looking good early. Here's the par putt. Moving along.
So we skip across to the 5th tee, Rich, the last of the holes that are built into the sand dunes.
Yeah, it's just around 195 yards, and there's a narrow sliver of green on the front right where it's really difficult to get the ball close. But if the pin's up top left, you got a good opportunity to hit it within 15, 20 feet and have a birdie opportunity.
Going with the 5-iron here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. All right, as we leave the sand dunes, we start to head back towards Del Monte Forest. This 6th hole really sets the tone for the final 13 here.
Could be the hardest hole on this golf course, Luke. Straight uphill the entire way. The second shot always plays at least one club, if not 2 clubs longer.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165. Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will move her to 1 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Find the fairway, and the decision now gets interesting. Do I go for it and try and avoid the water on the left-hand side, or missing it out to the right, we have an impossible chip to a green that severely slopes from right to left?
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, Andrew, there's some breeze up there. She's going to have to be careful.
Setting up in the greenside rough. A putt from 9 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Over to number 8, it's a par 4.
Narrow opening up there on the fairway. Trees both left and right, and this fairway cambers significantly from left to right. Second shot straight up the hill. A very tough par 4 indeed.
That was right on target. This is about a 120-yard shot.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
This is a long way home. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This putt on the way, looking good. Oh, so close to a birdie. And just a tap in left for par. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Just avoid the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you should have a clear opening to a green that sits well above you on the second shot.
That will definitely work. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
She's got this one for birdie. This putt's looking good. A putt that's getting better. Yes, it goes. She's now at 3 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 10th. Okay, that'll play. Looks like about 120 yards left. Okay, that's going to play. 16 feet away.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
This is full send.
Oh, that was flushed. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, golf's full of risk-reward options. Here's one of those that looks like she's taking a risk. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's been reading this like a book. 22 foot she's got.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Sitting now at 4 under for the event. The second 9 at Spyglass Hill has some wonderful par 3s. Let's start with the 12th.
And this one just begs you to try and knock it in there close. But that water comes in closer on the left-hand side than you can possibly imagine. Bail out to the right, take your par, and move on.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. If she can make this, she'll move inside the top 20 in the standings. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 13th, Rich, another one of these brutally strong par 4s.
It is. Just like the 6th, you got to avoid the bunkers that are dotting this fairway, and the second shot is straight up the hill, and it plays at least 2 clubs longer.
Well, that'll work there. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to go up the hill and to the right.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Currently at -4 overall. The 14th at Spyglass Hill, a wonderful par 5. Most have to play it as a 3-shotter.
This is a bail wedge par 5. Bail your tee shot left in the fairway, out to the right with your second shot, and wedge it on the green.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Seven feet to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Okay, we've hit the 15th. It's a par 3. Wow, what a swing. That's another green and reg.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That one drops, and now 6 under par with just a few holes left to play.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we move on to the next hole, let's get a quick peek of the leaderboard. Corey Connors out in front. Not a bad result right there. Here's the second at 16. This is a putt to get to 7 under. What does she face with this putt, John?
And this one's tracking in at 29 feet to the cup.
This one should turn left. The par putt. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. The 17th hole is a par 4.
A severe dogleg from right to left. This is just a long iron fairway wood hybrid out to the center of the fairway to a very short second shot up the hill. This is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
This one will be from the first cut. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. A chance to save par. The closing hole is a par 4. I like the looks of this. And not the right touch. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. And now this for a score of 65 on the round. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
5 feet remains. And a nice way to finish with a par on the closing hole. Well, Rich, just chalk that up as a bad week for our featured player.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out. She's been able to get that one going in the air and it's off and running. Let's see how the day plays out. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the first. That's tidy. Putting for birdie. Currently at -1 following that hole. This hole is a par 4 and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
8 days a week that rhythm works.
This is her second shot. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Beautiful swing there. Going with the 9-iron, I think. She's found the green on this approach. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Great birdie putt.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And after that, she'll move to 3 under par. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Just attacking this flag.
Yeah, nicely played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's looking at, I'd say about 21 feet.
That's a good looking putt, that. Has it got enough pace? Yes! Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 7. Needs this one to kick right. Wow, what a shot. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now 5 strokes behind. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. A thing of beauty. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Sit down. Sit. That one's just going to catch the light rough. Well, this is right down the pipe. Oh, what a shot. Holding it from out of the rough. Wow. And that'll certainly help her chances here. She's currently in a share of 13th position. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. That's a big drive. Sitting at -7. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. She's currently in a share of 7th place on the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Sitting at 8 under. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? And Henny, what kind of a lie has she drawn?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Well, if she can make that long-range putt, it'll certainly make that bunker shot look better. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, that's a nice-looking roll. Gotta like the look of this one. Wow, what a putt. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. she's top quality player, this one. Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green. This is her third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. She has this putt for her par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
That was absolutely murdered. Second shot here at the 10th. Sitting at 8 under. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. She is currently sharing 5th place on the leaderboard.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Hole number 11 is a par 4. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And this punt for a share of the lead. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that makes her in a share of first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 12th.
Pretty good shot there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And with that hole, she's now the solo leader of this event. We have a par 3 on this one. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's just inside the range. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it. Good aggressive play. She looks like she's going for the green.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
Good look at a birdie here. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. Leading by 3 strokes now. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
I wonder if she's going to take advantage of this short hole. If she takes advantage of it, she could increase her lead.
That one might trickle into the rough. Ooh, she's going to breathe a sigh of relief. And that looked like it was heading towards the heavy rough, but now it's on the fairway. Playing up to an elevated green here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. Par putt coming up here. And that putt drops now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th tee. She's played that one nicely. She's standing over her second shot. Could roll into the rough on this one. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Great looking shot this. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Here's her putt to finish the round with the clubhouse lead. She sinks her final putt of the day and grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good golf all round, but we'll have to wait now for the rest of the field to finish up. Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
All right, what do we have here? We got some rings. Love the rings. All right, let's try to get those shots through those rings out there. Let's get to work. Great stuff. That's going to work, and that'll complete your second objective. All right, challenge complete. We're done here. And again, I just want to reiterate my congratulations on getting all the objectives completed. Great stuff out there. All right, that's it for me. Thank you for playing. We'll see you soon.